you today? How old are you? Okay, so Ben, I have 5 questions for you today. Are you ready? Okay, let's start with question number 1. Ben, where do you study? Good. What are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subjects are math, English, and
Okay, Ben, can you tell me what do you do in your free time?
I do my homework, I do my math and English class.
Okay, that's great. So Ben, tell me about what did you do last weekend?
In Saturday, I do my class and not very interested in the park. Saturday, I went with my family. Then we met my brother was part of the exam and had a good mark to study in Kuwait.
Wow, that's great. So Ben, tell me what are your plans for the future?
My plans for the future are I become then I'm study hard to study with my brother's classroom. When I finish, next week I will apply for classes together.
Wow, that's very nice. Okay, thank you so much, Ben. That's all. Goodbye. Hello. What's your name? Okay, Max. How are you today?
I'm fine.
How old are you?
I'm 14.
So Max, today I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Are you ready? Number 1, Max, where do you study?
I study ở một cái school in the other ground.
Okay. Now, next question is that what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject are history and math. But I don't in English.
Okay. So Max, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I listen to music and go to the theater.
All right. Good. Next, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I feel happy, so I and go out with my friend.
Okay, that's great. Next, my last question. Tell me about your plans for the future.
I think I will continue study a secondary school and study in school and university in Hanoi. After that, I will find a good job for me and I will earn many money for my life and my family life.
Okay, wow, that's great. Hello, what is your name? Hello, Sarah. How old are you? How are you today? Okay, that's good. Sarah, I'll ask you a question. Let's start with the first question, okay? Sarah, where do you study? Now, tell me, what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is geography. I
Okay, Sarah, what do you do in your free time?
in my free time, I often listen to music, play the piano, and sometimes I play games with my friends.
That's good. Number 4, what did you do last weekend?
Let me see. Last weekend, I visited my grandparents. I did my homework and play games with my friends in the evening. I felt very excited.
All right. Next, tell me about your plans for the future.
In future, I finished secondary school. I will study and I need a good high school. I will finish university school. In future, I must look for a job. I could enter a company, but I think it might be difficult, so it depends. I would like to have a well-paid job and I like to work in
Thank you, Sarah. What's your name?
My name is Vicky.
How are you today?
I'm very fine because today I have a speaking test at my
Oh, that's great. So, Vicky, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's start with number 1. So, Vicky, tell me, where do you study?
I study at a secondary school in Kansas City.
Now, what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is English because I want to work overseas in the future. I also want to be a translator, so I must speak English fluently.
That's good. 3, what do you do in your free time?
That's a good question. In my free time, I want to read English books because I love English and I want to be a translator.
Okay. Now, Vicky, tell me, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I went to the supermarket with my mother to buy some school supplies and some groceries because the school year is to begin in September.
Wow. All right. Last question, Vicky. Tell me about your plans for the future.
In the future, after I study at high school, I want to go to the U.S. to study university, and I will have a part-time job, and last I will work there, and but I must have the good grades to go there.
Okay. That's perfect. So, thank you, Vicky. Hello.
Hi.
What's your name?
You will call me Henry.
Hello, Henry. How are you today?
I am feel very good.
That's great. So, Henry, are you ready? I'm going to ask you 5 questions.
Okay.
Where do you study?
I study at the Cumbing Secondary School. And it's near the Lincoln, I think so.
Okay. Now, next question. What are your favorite subjects?
Let me see. I think I like math, English, and PE.
Okay, that's good. Now, tell me, what do you do in your free time?
I usually hang out with my friends to play some computer games, and sometimes I play football on the playground. Yeah,
That's all?
yeah.
Okay. So, Henry, what did you do last weekend?
I go to Lincoln with my family. We watch a new movie.
What movie is that? Yes.
I can't remember.
Can you tell me about the movie?
It was an action movie.
Okay. No more? My last question is that, what are your plans for the future?
I'm not completely sure. My present want me to go to the university, and I want to be a chef. So I will learn cooking at university. I think so.
That's all. Hello. What is your name? Hello, Donna. How are you today? Okay. So, Donna, can I ask you, where do you study? Okay. Now, tell me, what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is PE and music.
Okay, PE and music. Good. Now, what do you do in your free time?
Well, I do everything in the weekend. So I want to like I go out or do homework that I always want to do.
Okay. Now, what did you do last weekend?
Let me see. I did some homework and like
All right. Now, tell me about your plans for the future. That's all? What is your name?
My name is Ritu.
Harry too. How old are you?
I'm 50 years old.
How are you today?
I feel bad
Why?
because I
Okay, so now let's start with the first question. Where do you study?
study at university. It's from the Vietnam.
Okay, now tell me what are your favorite subjects?
Mathematics, math, English, and English.
Wow, alright, good. Now tell me, what do you do in your free time?
I get up early, exercise, and clean my house. After this, I do my
Great, great. Now can you tell me, what did you do last weekend?
I met my friend and play basketball.
Okay. Now tell me your plans about the plans for the future. Translator for English in a company. Okay. And okay, that's all. Thank you. Hello. What is your name? Hello, Daisy. How are you today? How old are you? 16. So, Daisy, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Are you ready? Let's start. Where do you study? Okay. What are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is literature, English, and also PE.
PE. Okay. Yes, that's cool. Now, tell me, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I listen to music, play sports, and enjoy some time in my friend's house.
Oh, all right. Let's move. What did you do last week?
Last weekend, I just stayed at home and did my homework. But in Saturday morning, I hang out with my friends to play badminton. On Sunday evening, I read an awesome book.
Oh, that's very nice. So, Daisy, tell me about your plans for the future.
In the future, I think I will study English and Japanese art to finish 4 years college and become a translator.
Okay, Daisy, thank you. Hello. What is your name? Hi, Toby. How old are you? 16. How are you today? Good. Now, Toby, tell me, where do you study?
Study at the high school.
What are your favorite subjects?
My favorite physics and IT.
Good. So tell me, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I usually play video games and listen to music.
Okay. Next, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I with my friend, guitar.
Guitar. Okay, that's cool. Next, tell me about your plans for the future.
My plan to future, I want to continue my education and finish university, and I want to be a ICT professional.
Okay, that's all? Okay, thank you. Hello. What is your name?
My name is
Carla. How old are you, Carla? Okay, how are you today? Okay, so Carla, I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Are you ready? Okay, number 1, where do you study? Okay, now Carla, can you tell me what are your favorite subjects? Okay, Carla, tell me what do you do in your free time? Okay, so Carla, tell me what did you do last weekend? Okay, now Carla, tell me about your plans for the future. are you, Ogi? Okay, how are you today? So I will ask you 5 questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. First, where do you study?
Study at Cuban and secondary school.
Okay. Now 2, what are your favorite subjects?
Favorite subject English and ICT.
Okay, good. Third, what do you do in your free time?
I like watch TV and play football in my free time.
Alright. So tell me, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend I visit my grandparents with my family.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me about your plans for the future.
I want to be a famous football player for football.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Ogi. Hello.
Hello.
What is your name?
My name is Harry.
Harry. How old are you, Harry?
I'm
13 years old. How are you today? Okay, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. Are you ready? Okay. You're not ready?
yeah.
Okay, Harry. Number 1, where do you study?
I study the secondary school. It's school in the city.
Okay. Now tell me, what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is math.
Okay. Now tell me, what do you do in your free time?
In free time, I play football or I play computer.
Okay, good. Now tell me, what did you do last weekend?
This last week I play football with my friend.
Okay.
And I had my mom playing trouble.
All right. Now tell me your plans for the future.
In the future, I pilot.
You want to become a pilot?
Yeah.
Hello. What's your name? Hello, Carl. How are you today? Okay. How old are you?
I'm 13 years old.
Okay, good. So, Carl, today I'm going to ask you 5 questions. Are you ready?
Ever.
Let's start. Carl, where do you study?
I studied Bachelor of Secondary School at the city near the country private school and country public.
Okay. Carl, can you tell me what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject are math, physics, and also English.
Okay, next. What do you do in your free time?
I also play video games, but sometimes I do like play football or beach volleyball.
Wow, that's cool. Next. What did you do last weekend?
Last week, let me see, I went to my parents in the morning and I also had lunch there. And in the evening, I went to my friend's party in the third.
Okay, that's good. Carl, tell me, what are your plans for the future?
I think after I finish college, I will start a little bit of businessman, and I thought if I will have a job in office agent.
Okay, so Carl, thank you so much. That's all. Hello,
Hi, teacher.
what is your name?
My name is Jeff.
Hello, Joe. How are you today?
I'm very good.
That's great. Now, Joe, how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
10. So, Joe, let's start. Are you ready? First question. Where do you study?
I am studying at the primary school near my house.
Okay. Now, what are your favorite subjects?
Let me see. My favorite subject is math and ICT.
Okay, that's great. Now, Joe, tell me, what do you do in your free time?
In my free time, I play football with my friend and play chess with my little brother.
That's great. Now, Joe, can you tell me, what did you do last weekend?
That's nothing. I just stay at home.
Okay, that's good. Now, tell me about your plans for the future.
In the future, I think I want to be a accountant because I like to be accountant and I good at math and ICT.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay, Thank you, Joe. Goodbye. Hello. What is your name? Hello, Annie. How old are you? Good. How are you today?
I'm good.
Okay, Annie, let me ask you, where do you study?
I study at Children's Secondary School.
Okay, tell me, what are your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject is math.
Okay, now tell me, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend, I visited my grandparents and I also did my homework.
That's all. Now tell me, what do you do in your free time?
I always listen to music in my free time because it makes me relax and it also makes me comfortable.
All right, last, tell me about your plans for the future.
I don't really have plans for the future because I'm still young, but I think I will plan on that soon.
Okay, that's all.